Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Three Lotus Tarot for another pick card reading, especially for you. Okay, so today we have three piles, of course, and I'm going to be using the classic Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Well, Rider-Waite Smith. And then I'm also going to end with the Fairy Oracle cards. Yeah, so today, I was thinking about what topic I'd like to do today, and I found out that, this thought came into my head that, it might be something really interesting for you to know about what your superpower is. I was thinking about this because I do have somebody in my life that I always felt like, wow, this is your superpower. And I've told this person many times about it as well, because I feel that they continue, no matter what the situation is, to bring that superpower to the forefront. And it helps with the situation at hand. It makes people feel relaxed. It makes people feel better. It makes people feel happy. So I thought that it would be really fun and interesting for you to find out what your superpower is, or what people think your superpower is. Okay, so today for pile one, we have got Ace of Cups and the green koi fish. Ace of Cups and the green koi fish for pile one. Pile two is the Three of Cups and the white koi fish. Well, it's a white koi fish liberally sprinkled with gold dust. And for pile three, last but not least, is the Chariot with the orange koi fish. So take a good look at the cards and the koi fish and see which one calls to you. The question we are going to be attempting today is, what do others think your superpower is, or just what is your superpower? Okay, so when you're ready, I will see you in the timestamps for your reading, and they're all in the description box below. I'll see you there, guys. Hello, pile one. Welcome to your reading. This is your card, the Ace of Cups. And you also chose the green koi fish. So first off, of course, the thing that stuck out to me a lot was that this is the Ace of Cups, all to do with emotions. And the green color of the koi fish is the heart chakra. So you could be somebody who comes across as somebody who's very in their feelings, somebody who understands the emotional side of things, somebody who is empathetic. You tend to be able to make others feel like you completely understand where they're coming from. You get what it is that they're trying to say, to do, to accomplish. And somehow you could be a very empathetic person, in the sense of people find themselves drawn to you. All right. And they feel that, I don't really know you sometimes, like I could have met you at a party sometimes, and I'd just be pouring out my life story to you, right? And after that, this person might be wondering, like, I told them all about that. I told them all about me. Like, this is usually not how I am, but you're just so easy to talk to. And you don't seem condescending, you don't seem judgmental. So people find it very easy to open up to you. People find it very easy to be able to share with you. All right. And I also see this dove here right at the top of your card, and it makes me feel that you're somebody who is patient, somebody who likes to keep the peace. You're not confrontational. You don't purposely go out of your way to look for problems, to look for issues, to look for arguments. Okay, so this is your superpower, or this is what people see that you have a special skill at, and you're able to hold their emotions, other people's emotions, in the palm of your hands. Like, it's so easy for you, right? Number one, it's in the palm of your hands, it's easy for you. But at the other on the other side of it is that you make them feel like they're protected. You make them feel like you know how to take care of their feelings and their emotions or their situations, and they feel comforted, they feel somewhat protected by how you are as well. Okay, so wow, that's why somehow you feel that you are drawn out. People seek you out. Okay, people seek you out because even if they don't know you very well, even if this is the first time they're meeting you, somehow they feel a kinship. Okay, so it just could be your very empathetic way of being, of speaking, of understanding, of listening. But you can also be an empath, power one. Okay, so we know an empath is somebody who has a very highly developed sense of empathy, right? You understand somehow, even though you've not been in that situation before, you can understand and put yourself into the shoes of the other person and feel what they're feeling. This could be sometimes draining for you. So if you feel that when you go to a party or when you go to an event where there are lots of people, and people can constantly seek you out, right? So you could feel like, wow, without understanding why, I'm very tired, I'm very drained after this event, or like when there's so many energies of people around me. So you may not understand it, but with today's reading you could perhaps now shed some light on why you feel that way. It is because you give a lot of yourself emotionally, energy wise, to people, and you take on their emotions, you take on their energies as well. So if they're feeling like they're in a challenging situation, if they're feeling sad, if they're feeling lonely, if they're feeling lost, you could be taking that on. And as they speak to you about what they're going through, they feel better, but you taking on what they are giving out, you tend to feel a little bit more depleted. All right, so I hope that being here and hearing this, you could maybe understand a little bit more of why you feel the way that you feel as well. Okay, so I would caution you, I would advise you to take good care of yourself as well. You need to detox, you need to disengage sometimes from other people, especially who have a lot of sob stories or a lot of negativity, because they tend to seek you out. So they could be the energy vampires that are sapping you, right? So disengage sometimes you just have to put up boundaries and like, okay, no, I can't have this conversation, I can't have a conversation with you at this moment because I've got something else that I really have to do. Or you've got to go out into nature a heck of a lot more, ground yourself, release the energies, toxic, stagnant energies that you don't need anymore, back to Mother Earth for recycling, so that you get replenished. Okay, otherwise you are going to be run into the ground, right? But I see a beautiful Ace of Cups here. Now let's take a little bit more. Tell me more about Power One Superpower, please. What else can we know about Power One's superpower? Power One Superpower. Okay. So these three cards came out, and we've got the Five of Cups here. We also have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Wow, I can tell you this, I'm not surprised at all that these cards came out for you, Power One. You know why? Not because you're going through the Five of Cups, not because you're going through the Five of Swords, but because when people are in these situations, they come to you, they're drawn to you somehow, subconsciously or consciously, because you've made them feel better before. They come to you because they know, they somehow naturally, instinctively feel that you can help make them feel better. So again, your superpower is helping people get through these times, these phases of their lives when they're feeling lost, sad, regret, confusion, when they're in a time of conflict, when they're in an argumentative time with other people, and they're like, yeah, nobody understands me, or hey, hey, yeah, you see, I got one over you now, times like that. Or when they're feeling stuck, when they're feeling lost, when they're feeling like they don't know what else to do, and they're in a situation of hopelessness, they come to you because you help them through it all. Look, the energy at the bottom of the deck, guys, energy at the bottom of the deck, the lovers. The lovers, you make them feel better about themselves. You make them feel as if somebody is out there who understands them, somebody who is out there who can help them through this. Okay? Yeah. Three of Wands, you help them see the way out. You help them see the way out, and the world, you put an end to what it is that they may be feeling now, or you generally, at the very least, make them feel better about it. So that's, I would say, on the one hand, kudos to you. Thank you so much for being out there and helping people understand where they're coming from, or just basically helping them feel better about themselves. But again, I would advise you to please take good care of yourself, because you also need to take care of your own emotional equilibrium. You also need to take care of your own emotional stability, because when you take on more and more and more of what other people feel, and they are feelings of this sort, energies of this sort, it could really skew you in a way you don't want. Okay, what else can we know about Power One Superpower, please? What else can we know about Power One Superpower? Okay, this card, well, okay, let me put some thingies on it, and this card flipped over in the deck. Fantastic. Okay, so what else can we know? You've got the Star, Power One. Yep, I see this as you being that North Star, you being that guiding light that people look for. Okay, but at the same time, perhaps for you in particular, Power One, you may be quite balanced as it is already, or you do a lot of practices, knowingly or unknowingly. You do a lot of practices, or you have routines or habits that help keep you on an even keel. Wow, I'm really amazed about that, because a lot of people don't understand this. So I'm really amazed, and I'm really happy that you have already found a way to balance yourself, because you've got one foot in the water, one foot on land. And the Star is very well known for being able to alchemize and being able to put everything together so that the best wish fulfilling situation can come to pass. But I really am drawn to that golden star right in the middle. Like I said, people look to you, and that's why they remember. That's why when they feel a certain way again, they might remember, Power One made me feel really heard, or made me feel better, made me feel less alone, and then they come and seek you out again. Okay, which then starts the cycle again for you. And so we also have the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins. This tells me that, in that turbulence of emotions, look at the water being all turbulent on the back, right? In the turbulence of emotions, of daily life, because Pentacles is about your 3D world, your material world, you have to keep a balance. You are advised to keep a balance. And I do see, like I said just now in the Star, I think that you already have some practices, knowingly or unknowingly, of how to keep yourself healthy emotionally. So I'm really, really pleased for you for that. And I feel relieved that you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it yet, for some reason or other, like I mentioned, you do have to disengage. Sometimes you can't help everybody. Sometimes you have to say no. Sometimes if you feel that somebody who is known to always be complaining, known to always have a negative outlook on life, if they come to you, you know that they're there to continue to, complain again, or see the more shadowy side of life again versus the more positive side of life, then what you need to do is, straight away disengage first. Okay, I don't have the time for this today. I can't do this right now. No, I can't speak with you right now. Your boundaries are important to set, pile one. Okay, another thing that you can do is meditate. Or number three, ground yourself, whether in nature or by with crystals. Ground yourself, because you need to not be so taken up or taken away by everybody else's energy and emotions. And if you ground yourself, you will also be able to heal and replenish and rejuvenate yourself. Okay, so nature does help a lot with that. Go out in the nature, be quiet, be still, just take in the healing, relaxing vibes of the trees, the ground, the flowers, the flora and fauna around you. Okay, get away from people and the noise sometimes, right? Okay, so now I'd also like to find out if we have any advice, please. Advice, please, for pile one on how they use the superpower. Advice, please, for pile one on how they use their superpower, or how they protect their superpower. Advice, please, for pile one. Okay, so the two cards that came out for you guys are the Ace of Wands, okay, and the Chariot. So the advice for you when it comes to using your superpower, or when it comes to protecting your superpower, is to understand what it's there for. What is your superpower there for? You were given this gift of empathy, or being able to help people out of difficult, challenging, emotional situations. Being able to understand them, being able to be a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, a friend in need. Understand and acknowledge, and maybe dig deeper a little bit into what this superpower means for you, why it's there. Perhaps you can understand a little bit more too about, like, why in this lifetime you have the superpower, okay, and what it can help you accomplish. Why do you have that superpower? Is it to help others? Is it to mature yourself as you go on your own journey of exploration and development? Okay, understand why, but at the same time understand how it can help and benefit others. Check out the inspiration or the motivation behind your superpower. And at the same time, you've got the Chariot. So if you feel that there is anything you can do with this superpower, like if you can become a counselor, if you can volunteer as like a big brother, a big sister, you have organizations where you can spend time with senior citizens, or you can spend time with people who don't have other family members, and you can help alleviate some of the sadness or the loneliness in the world. That could be something that you might want to do, that you might want to explore, if it's something up your alley. Okay, if it gets too much, if you feel that it's too much, if you're always drained, even now, if you don't volunteer, if you don't help out in these kinds of capacities with people out in public, if you already feel drained and very it's difficult and you're drowning in other people's emotions and energies, then don't do this, or don't do this yet, until you know how to balance yourself and heal yourself and rejuvenate yourself. But if you already know how to do it, then I think you could be really a helping hand, a guiding light to a lot of people out there who don't yet know how to regulate their emotions, who don't yet know how to understand themselves. Okay, so that would be something that you can help do for others. And let's get some final words. Let's see what the Fairy Oracle deck says about your superpower. It could be advice, it could be some more insight. I don't know. Let's just see what the fairies want to tell you. The Empress. You can't make this up, guys. Power 1, you've got the Empress card. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. The Empress is very much like Mother Earth. The Empress is usually shown in a state of pregnancy. She's with child. She is the symbol for rebirth, the symbol for birth, the symbol for growth, symbol for development, nature, progress, right? Beauty, abundance, nurture, caring, tender loving care, right? So this card is the most beautiful and the most apt for you, pile 1. So it really reiterates that message to you from your first card to your last card, that you have the superpower from an emotional gift. Your superpower is your emotional gift. I just saw 2. So think about it. Understand a little bit more about it. How else do you want to use the superpower, or how can the superpower best be used in the service to help yourself, help others? Okay, so I am going to leave you with that. Power 1, thank you so much for being here. It was great to read for you. If you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. And please subscribe to join the family of the Three Lotus Tarot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm so happy to have you here with me today as we check out your superpower. All right, so you chose the Three of Cups and the White Koi Fish. Okay, so definitely for those of you who know how to read tarot cards, or for those of you who know the symbolism behind the cards, the Three of Cups tells me, pal 2, that you are somebody who is a live wire. You enjoy having fun, laughing, being with friends in life. You find great reasons to celebrate life, to celebrate friends, to be happy. You're not the kind who wants to be down in the doldrums. You're not the kind who wants to sit and lament over things for a long time and just be sad and down. No, you're also probably the center of attention, or very close to that circle in the middle. The spotlight shines on you, for some of you, but otherwise, generally, you enjoy being out there with friends. You enjoy being happy. You want to be happy. You want to live your life in that way because you feel that that's how one ought to live life. Okay, so it's not about, let's dwell on a problem very long. Let's find things to be anxious about. You know how there are some people who do that? Yeah, yeah, but you're not like that at all. And you do find yourself usually with that circle of friends. You have a lot of friends around you, perhaps because you are that happy person. There is a vibrancy in you. That doesn't mean that you're an out and out extrovert. I keep getting this feeling, like just now I was talking about you being the center of attention, spotlight being on you, and then I got this intuitive feeling that not all of you are like wanting to be in the center of attention, or you're always in the center of attention, not necessarily, but you are in the essence of you. You are a happy person. You don't have to be extroverted in order to be like that. You don't have to be that loud, crazy, hip hip hooray, cheering persona who is trying to get attention. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying that you are. But you are happy inside, and that bounces out of you, that overflows out from you, from the vessel that is your body. And then people recognize it, people see it, and people enjoy being around that. So your happiness attracts happiness to you. Okay, this is very cool to have, because in today's world we have like crazy things that are happening, and it's important that there are people like you who it's not that you're not cognizant of what's happening. It's not that you're not sensitive about what is happening in the world now, but you refuse to let it get you down. You refuse to let it dampen your happiness. You refuse to let it dampen your conviction that having that flame of joy in you is important. Okay, what else can we know about pile two's superpower, please? What else can we know about pile two's superpower, please? These are too many cards, so I'm going to put them back. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards that have come out first. You've got the High Priestess. You have got the Nine of Swords. You have got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so as I was saying just now, let's just look at this Nine of Swords card. Okay, by the way, if you were drawn to pile one as well, pile one, with the Ace of Cups and the green koi fish, if you're drawn to pile one, please go ahead and check out pile one, because there may be some messages for you there as well. Okay, but I feel that, like I said just now, whilst you may understand about crazy things, challenging things, and emotional uproar, turmoil, suffering that's happening in the world, you know about that, you understand about that, but you don't let it get to you time and again and again and again, and you don't let it get you down, you don't let it change the fundamental you that is pile two. So you are steadfastly keeping to having that fire of happiness within you, which is so important, especially in today's world. And I'm so glad to have you here on the channel. You see, with the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles, you have this intuitive feeling about you, that joy, that being able to see the silver lining, or being able to understand that sometimes bad things happen, but there are also good things. It comes to you naturally, instinctively. You don't have to think about it. You probably never do. But you just understand somehow deep inside your core that you want to be happy, you deserve to be happy, it is important to be happy, and then you go ahead and spread that around as well. Okay, so that's a beautiful, beautiful superpower that sometimes you don't even realize. I think you might not even know of it consciously. Okay, uh, but then you like to keep that even keel, like I said, like whilst you might understand, whilst you do recognize and admit that there are a lot of wonky things happening in the world, things that are unfair, people's suffering, one waging onto another and one retaliating. Whilst you know all that and you understand all that, you somehow want to keep the balance. You want to, the more you see that unhappiness or suffering happen in the real world, the more you want to spread your own brand of joy and happiness to potentially counteract what's going on, in the world out there. So you bring a lot of light. People do enjoy being with you. I think perhaps too that generally people find that you're a happy-go-lucky, free-spirited person. People who know you. You don't have to be an extrovert, like I mentioned. So if you're an introvert, people just may not see the that happens with you, but they will still understand that, hey, Paltu always seems to be able to see on the lighter side of things. They're able to see the silver lining. They're able to share that and explain that. But for those who really know you. Wow, what was that thought that came into my head? I wanted to say, like, the people who really know you, like your closest friends, your tribe, they had something that they know about you, which for the life of me now, I can't pick up that train of thought anymore. But okay, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it'll come back again. Hopefully you'll come back again. Okay, but let's get on with it. Okay, what is it that is so special about Paltu's superpower? What is it that is so special? What is it that is so precious about Paltu's superpower? A lot of cards. I'm going to put it back. Okay, what is it that is deemed so special and precious about Paltu's superpower? Okay, so these cards have come out. What is it that is deemed so special or so precious about Paltu's superpower of joy and happiness, I guess? The Three of Pentacles, a lot of friendship, a lot of collaboration. People like to be with you. They somehow, you see the silver lining. You aim for the good. You are not phased by, oh wow, this problem came up, oh wow, this roadblock came up, oh wow, something else happened. But you're able to still rally. You're not naive. You're not like being happy in a naive, crazy way that, like, nothing's bad, ha 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 ha. No, you're not naive in that way. You're not blinded. But the thing is that you choose to see the light. and move away from the darkness. You choose to see the light, and you choose to clear the light, clear the darkness, whether or not you know this. You choose to clear the darkness. So you help others see the light. You help others see the joy, and you help others. Yes, that is what it was earlier when I said the people who know you, um, they feel that you choose to project a shining light into the darkness. You choose to live your life this way, whether you consciously or unconsciously know it, but that is a choice that your soul makes. This is a choice in your attitude, your behaviors, your practices. You choose to err on the side of happiness, I would say, then, I guess, so your close friends, people who really know you, sometimes they're surprised that, how does Paltu keep this effervescent? They're forever positive. They're always seeing the good. They're always choosing to be happy, and it's not easy, to choose to be happy. And it's not a decision that a lot of people understand. It is not a lot of people who even realize that there is a choice to be happy. Okay, so that's why a lot of people nowadays do fall into victimhood. People fall into depression. Okay, so I understand that depression is a disorder. It's not that, I choose to be depressed. I understand that. Okay. But the thing is that you try your darndest to embody light and happiness, and then you share that out, like somehow it radiates out from you to other people around you, which is why that I see this collaboration card for you, this working together, this, and somehow you lead others. That's that great thing about you. You're leading others towards happiness. You're leading others towards thinking in a better way, thinking in a more positive way, in a more light way, whether you know it or not. So that is amazing. You also have the World card. Let me just cover that up. You also have the World card, and I'd love to tell you that this is the card that tells me that your world is happy. You make it happy. Yeah, and you are blessed with the superpower. You are happy, you're blessed, but at the same time, this is your world. You make this world for yourself. You make it happy, you make it full, you make it fulfilling. Amazing superpower. So not only do you share this superpower with others, but you consciously build this life for yourself. I love that. Because like I said, in this world, people don't even realize that being happy is a choice. Every time you're faced with a situation, you can go two ways. You can go the way of complaining and, oh no, this always happens to me. How am I ever going to get out of this? How am I ever going to solve this? These kinds of things always happen to me. Or you can go the way of, hey, like, does this obstacle now present me with the option of doing something else? Does it show me something that I didn't understand or didn't realize before? And now that I understand and realize, I could make tweaks, or I could change my plan so that it becomes even better or more holistically feasible, something to that effect. It's how you look at things. It really is how you look at things. Okay, so let's check out what else can we find out about Paltu's superpower. What else? Is there anything else we should know about Paltu's superpower? So these cards came out. You've got the Justice card. So this gave me the impression that, remember when I said, like, it's not that you don't know that things are happening around you. It's not that you don't realize that bad things happen in the world. People are suffering. Things are unfair, but you just try to keep an even keel. Yeah, and you add to that. You balance light and darkness in the world without, sometimes probably without even knowing it. You balance it out, and when you radiate that and you inspire other people to feel happiness, to choose happiness, and you tip the scales even more. It's amazing. That's why you've got the High Priestess as well, because intuitively this is what comes to you naturally. You've got the Queen of Cups. Of course, you're a balanced, even stable person, and you understand full well the impact and the gravity that emotions have on somebody's life and the people around them. Because when you are not emotional, when a person is not emotionally stable, is not emotionally happy, does not have peace of mind, does not have contentment, stability, everything else in their life gets affected as well. And then of course the orbit of people around them also get impacted too. So the Queen of Cups, you lead a stable emotional life, and you share that out. Five of Swords, yeah, again, you see, you understand the conflict that is happening today. You just don't want to engage in it. I would say that you're the one walking away from anybody wants to pick a fight with you. You're not willing to spend your time and your energy on that. You're walking away. See, this person has that, like, really that look, which is like, sadistic and like see, I won, you walked away, you gave up, you're a loser. Yeah, but no, at the end of the day, you choose to protect your happiness, you choose to protect your peace of mind and your clarity about what is really important in life. And so I think that generally people find it difficult to pick fights with you, like you will not engage. Pile three, pile two, sorry, pile two. So if you feel that describes you, yeah, so it's true. Your spirit guides and angels are telling me you are somebody that people find hard to engage in an argument or a conflict about. Okay, any last words for pile two, please, about their superpower? So this could be advice, this could be just more insight, or a little bit, a tidbit about your superpower. I don't know yet. Let's see what we have. This is the Fairy Oracle card. You've got the Seven of Autumn. Autumn is Pentacles. Okay, the Pentacle suit. So Seven of Autumn, Seven of Pentacles. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. But the Seven of Autumn, look, you are somebody who's, you're going to sit there, be all happy and bright the way butterflies are, and enjoy your fruit. Yeah, there's so many things in life. Seven of Pentacles is that that card, the classic card, or the classic depiction is that card with the seven cups all around, right? And there's so many things popping out of the seven cups. It's like the world is your oyster. There's so many options, so many alternatives, and you are somebody like that. Like, when something challenging happens, or something where, like, your plans perhaps don't go the way that they were meant to go, you don't just fall down and and say the world is being unfair to you. You do see all the different options that are out there. What else can we do? What else can we try out? So you're never at a loss for how to find the good side of life. You're never at a loss for how to see the good side of life, the other side of life. All right, you are like a butterfly. You are like a butterfly, just happy, beautiful. You have a beautiful life, and you don't want to complicate your life with things that are not worth your time, not worth your energy. But as I mentioned, I do want to state this again. It's very, very heartwarming to see and to know that you don't do this in a naive manner, but you choose to. You choose to, and that is why you are making the world a better place, whether for everybody around you, for yourself, for your close friends, for your family members. The thing is that you have a very positive impact on their life. So, Pal 2, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you've really enjoyed the reading about your superpower. If you've liked the reading, do give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot. And until I see you in the next one, guys, bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the orange koi fish and the Chariot card. I think the orange koi fish goes so well with your Chariot card, right? So first off the bat, the moment I tap into your card, I am told, Pile 3, that you are somebody who is always successful. So much of the time you are successful. So much of the time you get things your way. So much of the time people find that, why does Pile 3 always get what they wanted? Like somehow things work out in your favor. Do they, Pile 3? This is amazing. I mean, this is the stuff dreams are made of, right? So somehow I also get this message that, even if things don't go your way, you know how to see both sides of the coin, and you know how to persuade people to understand and see your point of view, or you know how to make the best of any situation, whether it's a black situation, whether it's a white situation. You know how to make the best of it. So perhaps that is why it looks as if you always get your way, because no matter what happens, you are very intelligent. You're very blessed with that, very blessed with intelligence, and you know how to see your way out of things, out of conundrums, out of dilemmas, out of conflict, disagreements. Yeah, you like that knight in shining armor who can do no wrong. But what people may not see is that it's not that you can do no wrong. I mean, you're human, but you're very, very blessed with the smarts and the intelligence and the practicality of things to know how to maneuver and skew things or work the situation in a way that makes it look like you got your way. Right? So for example, I do want to make this very clear, because I don't want to make it sound like you're some sly, sneaky, manipulative person. That's really not what I see here at all. Okay? But what I do see is, for example, if you wanted to go for a beach holiday with a group of friends and other people didn't want to, they didn't want a beach holiday, they wanted to go to a cityscape. Okay, they wanted to explore a city instead of a beach for a holiday. So the thing is that you might be the one who wanted to go on a beach holiday, but somehow you managed to persuade all your friends that the beach holiday was the best thing to do right now. Whether you show them, like, look at this great promotion that's happening for this beach holiday, or hey, if we go to this city that you guys are interested in at this part of this point of the year, it's going to be really really hot or really really rainy or really really uncomfortable, so we ought to plan another time for, or another season for that visit to the city, or that city is like, really full of tourists at that point in time, so it's not good to go there, so let's go for a beach holiday first, and then let's plan for another time. So somehow you're able to use your smarts, and then you can convince people, you can make them understand why it's good to do what you had originally suggested. That's one way of seeing it. Another way is that, let's say everybody wanted to go for the city holiday, right, whilst you wanted to go for the beach holiday. You might then choose to go on a city holiday at the end of it all, because somehow when you researched, when you found out more about the city, you're like, hey, this looks really really interesting, this is somewhere I want to go to. And somehow you don't end up feeling like, oh, I have to compromise, or I have to do something I don't really want to do, or I have to be seen as diplomatic or a team player. Yeah, no, somehow, things come your way. Either things just happen in your favor, or you're able to understand and make the new situation the best that it could be. So you have this amazing ability, uncanny superpower, people think, to just make things happen your way, and somehow you end up smelling like roses or coming out the winner on top, but a lot of it is to do with your smarts and your courage and your ability to not be afraid to take risk, or to change your mind, or to do things differently. Yes, a lot of your success comes from that. Yeah, let's see what else we can find out about your superpower. So this is very interesting. I have got, sorry, I just hit my mic, I think, if you heard a loud kaboosh. Apologies for that. Okay, so this is what just came out for you. What else can we know? Page of Swords. See, intelligence, good thought process, good analysis skills, problem solving. You're able to make things happen the way you want them to happen. Okay, and you're learning how to swing that sword. If it's something that you're not comfortable with, if it's a new situation, if it wasn't a plan that you chose, you're still able to then learn how to get with it and do it and use your smarts about you. And so that's why you still come out on top. Okay, Page of Swords. Fantastic. You also have the Page of Pentacles. That's why you're not afraid to try out new things in life. Courage, again. Smarts, intelligence, and courage. It keeps coming out. You're not afraid to try out new things. You're happy to learn. You see the world as a great place of opportunity. Okay, and you revere, you appreciate, you love that chance to do things in life, and that's probably why things work out for you, because no matter what, it doesn't seem to you as, oh, this is the bad choice, oh no, I wish this had not happened. No, you don't see it like that, because you like being able to do different things, you like being able to do new things, and your attitude and approach towards life is different, and that is what makes it look like you always succeed. Okay, you also have a lot of strength. Yep, a lot of strength. Look at the colors of your cards. They're always like that, you know, yellow, yellow, yellow. Even here on your, because of the blue sky, but you have got yellow in your outfit as well, you know. So there's a lot of yellow, a lot of yellow is the solar plexus chakra. Also, of course, your orangey koi fish, solar plexus, a lot of confidence in yourself, a lot of self-belief. Okay, so that's why you're able to then fulfill your own ambitions, fulfill your own desires, fulfill your own wants. Amazing. Okay, let's see what else we can find out about your superpower, pile 3. What else can we know about the superpower of pile 3? What else can we know about the superpower of pile 3? Yep. So we've got the Knight of Swords. I keep banging into my mic. I'm sorry. We've got the Knight of Swords. You're all out there. You're all for taking charge and going for it. That's why you succeed. If you're always in analysis paralysis, if you're always sitting down, if you're never eager to go and try something out, you're never going to be successful. It's going to be difficult for success to come around to you, even if the universe wanted to give you success. But if you're not off your butt doing stuff, you know, you're not going to achieve it. So this helps you again. Yep. And then we also have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I don't see you ever feeling this way, or maybe you feel this way but you choose to ignore it. Let's check out a little bit more about this. The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see you leading the way, you explaining, you leading the way, people looking up to you, people listening to you. Also the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. I want to understand a little bit more about these cards here. Let me put these here. And I want to understand, please. Can I please clarify the 8 of Swords, please? What is the 8 of Swords about? Oh, okay. Is it people don't understand how you do it? People don't see how you do it. People don't understand how you succeed all the time. King of Pentacles. See, King of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Again, people don't understand. People don't realize, they don't see, they cannot understand how you're at the top of your game. They don't understand. What about the 4 of Swords, please? Can we clarify the 4 of Swords, please? Why is the 4 of Swords here, please? For pile 3's superpower. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Let's take a look at this. 4 of Swords. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Can we clarify? Clarify the 4 of Swords, please. Okay. Okay. So just as this card flipped over in the deck, the Hermit, I got the answer. Okay, why is the 4 of Swords here? The 4 of Swords here is here because you choose not to engage in other people's battles. You choose not to engage in argument. You choose not to engage in too much conflict. Okay, all you want to do, guys, is just get to the end, get to the successful outcome, get to the objective. So you don't spend a lot of time arguing and quibbling over little things. No, you don't have time for that. You only have time for success. You have time for seeing things through to the end goal, through to the objective. So you don't do this. So as I got that as I got that thought, then the Hermit flipped over in the deck, and it's so corroborative and validates for me that, you know, you keep your own counsel. You're not out there to, like, you know, influence other people so much. You just want to do what you feel is the best, and you come out on top because somehow it is the best. It is the best. Or you have all the facts and figures to support why it is the best. So you tend to, you know, when there's conflict, differences of opinion, quibbling, you tend to withdraw from that. You don't have time for that. You'd prefer to think for yourself, like, okay, what is it that needs to happen? What is it that I want to do? What do I think is the best for the situation? And then you go ahead and do that. So it's not so much about quibbling and fighting with other people. Okay, so that's that. That was fantastic, beautiful. I love that. You know, a lot of people sometimes get caught up in the argument cycle, right? I say something, you say something, I say something else, and then it escalates, and it gets worse and worse, and actually it doesn't help, and you're wasting a lot of time, you're wasting a lot of effort, a lot of emotion and energy on something that's not fruitful, right? So why not spend that time, instead of complaining, instead of arguing, instead of lamenting, spend that time instead of thinking about how to get things done, how to, you know, get the best of what should happen, how to get successfully to the end of your road, to the outcome that you want, to the objective that you're wishing to achieve. Yeah, so that is the most important thing, and you have got a firm grasp on that. It looks like that is your superpower, power 3, and that's really intelligent, because I guess the world needs a heck of a lot more of that. Yeah. All right, so let's get some final cards from the Fairy Oracle deck. So as I have told the other piles, that this could be insight, this could be more tidbits about your superpower, or it could be advice about how you use your superpower, etc. I don't know yet, but let's take a look at the cards that came out. You've got release, number 13. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Yes, look, you don't like getting involved in all of this, okay? You just want to move on and make the decisions. There's no time for being stuck in a standstill. Time to move on. That's one of the tenets of that you hold to. Princess of Summer. Princess of Summer is the Princess of Cups, the suit of cups, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Oh, I love this card. And this is the card that's on the deck itself. Yeah, I love this card. She looks so beautiful and confident, and she's just, okay, what do you need? Tell me what you need. I'm ready for it. Yeah, you have that emotional equilibrium, that emotional maturity that helps you see past all the BS, cut through all the BS. You know what it is that you're aiming for, and you don't let anything distract you. You've also got the Two of Autumn, Two of Pentacles, Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. Yeah, so multitasking, but also I think Two of Pentacles, right? You had that card. Wait, you didn't? Ah, you didn't have that card. I thought you had that card. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you keep an even keel. You keep an even keel. You know how to make the decisions. You don't let things destabilize you. Okay? You're always knowing how to balance it out, because if there's conflict, if there's furor, if there's emotional topsy-turvy, you again are focused on what is it that I'm trying to do, what is it that is the best for the situation. That's where we're going. Okay. So you also then lead others along with it. I was very, very pulled to say this. You also lead others along. So be aware of that. Be aware of that power three, that responsibility that you might have, that power that you might have, because other people look to you. Um, and other people may learn from you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile 3. I'm sorry if your spread looks a little messy and crazy here, but we just had to clarify some of the cards so that I can tell you much, much more in depth what is it that you needed to know about your superpower. So thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to the Three Lotus Tarot. Until I see you in the next one, guys. Bye.